This is Ivan Alon. I'm the Chief Investment Officer at Align Wealth Advisors Investment Management. And happy Valentine's Day. I'm wearing the fuchsia pink tie for the day. And wanted to give you an update on a new research highlight that was published last week. And there's been a lot of fanfare around the unemployment rate and how low it is. And one of the things that we think isn't very well understood is that there's a lot of aspects to the labor market. And one of the more interesting items dealing with unemployment data or new employment data and payroll data, like we saw big figures coming out in January, 517,000 new jobs created, sounds like a really big number and a very exciting number. And people, certainly reacted to that in a very positive way. The markets reacted to that and have been reacting to that in a very positive way since it's 100, 200,000 higher than previous months. However, there are different types of employment. And in fact, when you look over the past year of where most of the employment is actually coming from and new payrolls have been coming from, it's coming from part-time workers, not full-time workers. And actually over the past year, we've seen about a 6% increase in the payrolls associated with part-time employment, whereas there's only been about 0.3%, so less than half of 1% growth in full-time employment. This is, starting to get into the weeds a little bit on the, trying to really understand the strength of the economy and certainly different sectors of it. But what's very interesting is when you look at prior periods like 1981, 1990, 2008, those were all periods that were preceded by an increase in part-time employment. And so here we are yet again in a similar situation. Whether or not that plays out in a similar way in those prior recessionary environments, obviously no one can say for certain, but it is a very interesting aspect to pay attention to and understand this division between full-time and part-time employment. And we'll also be here to, of course, answer any questions you may have on the issue. But thank you very much.